Myra Devekar, a budding director, is given a task by a producer to come up with a gripping and violent gangster story to produce a film. To satisfy the producer's commercial outlook and her hunger for making a realistic flick, she decides to study the life of a real-life gangster for the script. Her extensive research leads to menacing one-eyed Bachchan Pandey of Bawa, a ruthless gangster surrounded by quirky yet scary henchmen. Myra travels to Bawa where she meets her best friend Vishu and tells him about her film idea on Bachchan. Vishu gets furious and asks her to leave but is later persuaded to help her with the film. Both Vishu and Myra start to target Bachchan's henchmen in an effort to get closer to him. Virgin, one of the goons, tells them about his former girlfriend Sophie, who was killed by the former. Vishu and Myra plant a microphone in Virgin's mobile phone to eavesdrop on his conversations with Bachchan. Later, it is revealed that Virgin was betraying Bachchan for another criminal Rana Lohia, but is caught and killed by him. Vishu and Myra listen to the murder through the microphone, but are caught by Bachchan's gang. Bachchan sets out to kill Vishu and Myra, but agrees to spare them when he discovers that Myra is directing the gangster movie, under the condition that he plays the protagonist of the film. Myra initially doesn't accept, but Bachchan kidnaps her producer, and Myra is forced to listen to his backstory to develop the script. In a flashback, Bachchan works for a corrupt politician Lalji Bhagat. After a fallout, the politician gets Bachchan's girlfriend Sophie killed. In retaliation, Bachchan murders Bhagat in the hospital where he was admitted for a wound. Udharan Chennai. Bachchan and his goons do not know how to act, so they learn through Bhavesh Bhoplo, an acting coach. Bhavesh hits, threatens, and humiliates Bachchan and his henchmen, much to their chagrin. Nevertheless, Myra dissuades them from harming Bhavesh for the sake of the movie. Bachchan and Myra soon develop feelings for each other. Udharan. The film is eventually completed and released in the theaters. Bachchan and his goons initially get excited and promote the film named BP, thinking it to be the gritty gangster drama that it was marketed as. To their horror, the film turns out to be a comedy that portrays them negatively. On the other hand, Myra's film is proved to be a blockbuster and gets praise from her media and her director who used to often criticize her a lot. Bachchan and the goons decide to kill her for making his fear in people vanish, but later on refrain from him as Bachchan gets evolved by heart and narrates her story that his ears were ringing to hear from her mother calling him, and also his fans get impressed by him. Bachchan, later on, becomes a star, and Kadi, Bachchan's close goon, gives up his habit of watching porn films. Vishu gets a lead role in an unnamed film. Pendulum. Bachchan's goon, who was married to his girlfriend Pinky, thanks to Bachchan, opens cow diary with her after closing his bar. Bhavesh Bhoplo becomes the best acting teacher. Bachchan gets recognized as the best comedy actor, and Myra as the best director. He also earns the respect of his mother, who hasn't spoken to him in 10 years. He quits being a criminal and becomes an actor. Udharan.